All right, hello friends, and welcome back to another exciting recording of some Pokemon FireRed. A couple things that I want to talk about before I begin. By a couple, I mean like one, because it's the only thing that popped into my head. So you guys aren't going to see this for like another week or so by the time that it comes out, and I, edit all the videos and things like that. But today is currently the day when that one big ice storm that's hitting the US is going to hit in about 30 minutes or so. So I don't know whether or not my power is going to go out. I don't know if we're going to have to end it early or anything like that, but I figured I'd chance it and I'd record some things just in case, because if I don't record something and everything ends up being fine, I'll feel like I should have been recording during this time. If I record something and my power goes out, I have the backup battery, so I don't really have to worry about it too much. That being said, I'll probably, say, hey, my power just went out, and I will. And, technically speaking, I do need the Wi-Fi for my face tracking. That thought just suddenly popped into my head. I was gonna say, I'd be able to do everything without power because I have the backup battery for that last 2 hours, but I kind of want to conserve it just in case. I just got a text from my mother. Hold on, I gotta actually read this. Okay, sorry, I know it was a lot longer for me than it was for you because I paused the recording, but she's so silly. She's downstairs right now with my dogs, watching them while I do this. And he wanted something for my dogs. I was like, hold on, I better go down there. So anyway, I think I said everything that I need to. I'm all discombobulated now. We've only been recording for like 2 minutes. Yeah, winter storm's gonna hit in about 15 minutes now. If my power goes out, I'll let you guys know, but otherwise I'm gonna be recording until then. So let's hop into this and let's see some battles. I don't know, because normally these karate guys sometimes like teach moves. I don't know if he's gonna or if he's gonna want to battle, so help me train my little brother, okay? In what? Oh, double battle, okay. Rushkin. Interesting. Okay. Why? What? I have a full party. I guess maybe because when you saw like how many Pokemon I have in my party, one of the balls was like grayed out, and I thought that meant that I didn't have a full party, but maybe it's just because Charizard is paralyzed. Which is fine. Okay, wing attack. And, Ember, probably. That might be bad. Goodbye, Growlithe. Ooh, I'm going to need a PC after this. Go... Maybe let's not. Let's go to Chini. Oh, it doesn't matter anyway. I was gonna say, because I want to, depending on, what I want to evolve that Eevee into, I don't want to make it hate me by sending it out somewhere where it's obviously going to die. But, it doesn't matter anyway. I'm going to be... Twister? Never used Twister before. I'm only going to be getting Flareon, Jolteon, and Vaporeon in this game anyway, so doesn't matter whether you like me or not. That's so mean, though. Ron, you have to focus. Concentrate on what you're doing. Okay. Oh, bleh. Wish I had a nice sister. Honestly, I was debating whether or not what's cool and happening, trading Pokemon. I was debating whether or not I wanted to heal Charizard from the paralysis, but it's fine. No. For some reason, it's acting as though... No, okay, I understand now. The first one is Charizard because he is paralyzed. The second one is Growlithe because Growlithe died. Okay. This is fine. Let's go for... Okay, maybe not that. Let's go for a Slash. Okay. I got a little bit worried. The slower it goes, the more I'm like, that might not hit it in one hit, kill it in one hit. I said trade. That's funny. Sorry. Rain Dance, okay. And then I remember there were a couple of bikers, I think they were, over here. Okay. Over here and up here, I think. I think I fought the twins. I want to double check that they are over there. Those are bikers over there. The legendary bird Pokemon. Cool. There are 3 of them. Yep. That's what I thought you were talking about way back when. Okay. We ride out here because of the wide open spaces. Understandable. I feel like on grass, on dirt, may not be the best place to ride your motorcycle. But, you know, maybe you want, Slash, I guess. Okay, just kidding. Maybe you want, you know, cement, for, like, stability, but I don't know what I'm saying. I don't ride a bike. Ooh, muck. So, the other day I posted that one clip from me going, Muck, did you know that's Cobra backwards? Damn, great job, Muck. The amount of people who commented on that clip being like, I don't get it. Or, Cobra backwards is Arbok. Astounding. I thought that was such an easy joke to understand, and I don't know if that video just went with a lot of children seeing it or what. It was... Which one's gonna get me? Let's go. It was crazy seeing how many people just straight up did not understand that joke. And like even the people who didn't comment but just liked the people who were saying I don't understand, I assume that they were liking it because they also didn't understand. I thought that was a really obvious joke. I don't know. And I didn't create that joke, I stole it. I've heard it so many times that I was like, this is so obvious. Okay, I was gonna say don't poison me, but to be fair, I am paralyzed, so you can't hurt me. I don't even think I could fall asleep. I don't know. I don't think that sleeping stacks. But I know poison for sure does not, so. Okay, the paralysis is kind of messing with me, but that's okay. I'd rather be paralyzed than poisoned. I don't know if anybody else does that strategy where you use the fact that you can't get a status move when you already have a status. I guess a status effect. I feel like I use that all the time where I'm like, oh no, I'm paralyzed. At least I'm not poisoned. At least I'm not asleep. Oh, lost. Get lost. Okay. Oh, interesting. Go. Pokemon battle? Cool. Rumble. Neither one of you were speaking full sentences. Malik. You know, I've only watched like a couple of episodes here and there of Yu-Gi-Oh! I almost said something else. However, I have seen the clips from Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. The card games on motorcycles things. That's the only thing that popped into my head. But unfortunately, I don't feel like I know the source material enough to be able to, like, make that joke beyond just casually referencing it. Blown away. I should watch more anime. I need to burn some time. Shut up and battle. Damn, okay. What? You? That bit lasted a lot longer than I thought it was going to. I muted my microphone just in case. Okay, and I think everything up there is things that we've done before. Oh, it's just... It is a new area, however, there aren't going to be any new Pokemon in that specific piece of grass. So we are good here, and I think after this is heading into town. I fought all you guys. So I think we're done with that route. Is there anybody up here I should talk to? Oh boy, let's see. Pokedex has complete data on 50 species. I doubt it, but I feel like I'm... Ooh, EXP share. Have you gathered data on at least 50 kinds of Pokemon? I feel like I'm kind of close, but I want to guess 42. Damn, 43. At least I was kind of close. That's okay. I don't need the EXP share. Oh, we're still... Nope, here we are. What's down here? Oh, this is just continuing into here. Okay, so... I know that we walked around... I have to go so far for the Pokemon Center. I know that we walked around here. I don't know whether I should go Safari Zone first and try to find that man's teeth, or if I should try to do the gym. There we go. Whoops. There. Let me look and see what is recommended of me. Oh, you can catch Pokemon in Fuchsia City. This is also, I think, the first place where you can get Ultra Balls. That's exciting. I could get a Psyduck, but I already have one. If I surf, I could get a Psyduck. Do I have a Goldeen? Let me check that real fast. Pokedex. Because if I don't, then I'm going to want to catch one. Sure do wish this could be an ABC order. Or that walkthroughs would tell you, like, the name of the Pokemon and then also the number. If I've passed it, I'm gonna be so sad. No, I guess I haven't seen one in the wild yet. I was like, that's weird. I don't have a Goldeen. Okay, so we're going to Catch one real fast. Let me do that first before I go too crazy here. I should have left the other way. Oh well. Do I just... Where is water? Oh, I guess... Yep, that makes sense. In this guy's house, in the back. I was like, I'm not gonna just go catching like where Lapras is. That's weird. Okay, backspace. As you would normally think the fishing rod button would be. Hello. I don't want you. I wanted the other one. Damn, 40% chance and I got the wrong Pokemon. There we go. I feel like Gyarados should be after Sea King. I don't know why. I just feel like Magikarp and take Gyarados seems weird. But the Goldeen Sea King Gyarados line for some reason makes sense to me. Why not? Damn. There we go. Goldeen. I'm gonna start saying that this walkthrough is wrong. You know what? I don't think there is a single Goldeen in this area. Thank you. Brat. Okay, let's go for a Pokeball because that's really your color. Oh my god, Goldeen? A Pokeball? Yo, you know what would be so tough, bro? Is if you got into like a Pokeball, it would totally match your aura. Bitch. You didn't like my fashion until I bro-talked you. Its dorsal and pectoral fins are strongly developed like muscles. It can swim at a speed of 5 knots. You know, I don't know how fast a knot is, so... No. There we go. So, that doesn't really help me. Is it fast? Probably. Ooh. 4 badges. 44 in my Pokedex. Hold on, let me sit here for about 30 minutes. Or is that hours? Let me sit here for about 30 hours. Okay. After this, I want to double check and make sure that I'm not missing anything. So, we can get the Good Rod, Safari Zone. Oh god. Here are maps of each of the areas. Oh, here's the list. Okay. I thought that I was going to have to look at the maps in order to see the list. Let me see, what do we need in here? Ooh, wait, what? I've never heard this before. Stay in one spot, and by lightly tapping the direction buttons, you can turn around. This will not count towards your steps, but you will still encounter wild Pokemon. That's an incredible strategy. Everywhere you go counts as steps, including the rest houses. That makes sense. You're not like entering a house and suddenly floating. Okay, let me see here. What do we need? Execute, maybe? Chansey? I don't think that we have an execute. We definitely need a Chansey. Let's see, that's at the end. Oh my god, this is a lot longer of a list than I thought it was. Kangaskhan. I'm gonna have to start writing these down. This is too many Pokemon. Get off of my phone. Which dumbass put their phone on top of their notes? Okay. Entrance. We have Egg and Chansey. One, we have Kangaskhan, but I forgot how to spell Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan. I don't have to worry about Scyther, because I got one. Two, we need Rhyhorn? Actually, we could get a Rhyhorn at the entrance as well. Right? What's... yeah, Rhyhorn into Rhydon. I was like, I know there's something else there, so let me write that down as well. Rhyhorn. Area 2, we need Tauros. Three. That's it. And then there's a list of, like, here's what you need to do in order to finish the Safari Zone and get all the items. Don't care. Okay, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Pokemon in the Safari Zone. Let's go and see whether or not I can do that. Like I said, I haven't been to a Safari Zone in this... Isn't it? In here. I haven't been to a Safari Zone in forever, so... I want back there! I keep going the wrong way! Thinking that it's closer to the entrance than it really is. Through here. Do I talk to one of you, or... Yes. Each zone has different kinds of Pokemon. Use the supplied Safari Balls to catch them. You can also throw bait or rocks besides the Safari Balls. I doubt it. If you throw bait, the Pokemon becomes less likely to flee, but harder to catch. If you throw rocks, the Pokemon becomes more likely to flee, but easier to catch. When you run out of time or Safari Balls, it's game over for you. Okay. There we go. For just 500, you can play the Safari game. You can roam the wide open Safari and catch what you like. Would you like to play? Yes. Yep. We'll call you on the PA when you run out of time or Safari Balls. Cool. Press start to check the remaining time. I don't remember what my start button is. Is it this? Oh, sure enough. Okay. I guess we're just gonna head into the grass and fire a bit. Let's see here. I got this. We're gonna be so good at this. Oh boy, there's so many Pokemon here, and I'm gonna have... Run. I'm gonna have so much to do. Let me go back to the entrance list so I can tell you guys some numbers. Just in case. Like, Venonat was a 15% chance. This is stupid. Let's go, 5%? Oh no, 10%. It's 10% chance in FireRed, but a 5% chance in Leaf Green. That's interesting. Oh, didn't I get a Pokemon for somebody that I wanted to trade? Yeah, I had gotten a second Psyduck. And I forgot to trade it. Oh well, that's a problem for future me. Right now I'm... Oh, I messed it up. The horrors. I don't know why I'm so good at just turning around in FireRed, but I had the most difficult time trying to do stuff like that in Pokemon Reborn. I don't know if it's just because I've gotten better at turning around, or if there's something with FireRed because the controls are kind of slow to begin with. Hello, Scyther. This would be so good for leveling up your Pokemon. Shit. Unfortunately, I have no Pokemon. So we're looking for a 20% chance, 2 20% chances, and 1% chance. Oh no. And I'm afraid to speed up because I'm afraid I'm gonna be walking everywhere. Let's go! Egg! Ball. Damn it. I'm gonna go three balls for each Pokemon. If you don't get in within 3 balls, you die. Let's go, let's go. And I'm not gonna throw rocks or do bait or anything like that. Okay. Let's go. Okay, maybe do you want me to shit talk you? I don't want an execute anyway to begin with. Like, who the fuck cares about this egg? I feel like that was worse. Oh my god. Execute, you're my favorite Pokemon. I love you so much. This would be such a big... Maybe don't do that right after you shit talk him. I think it knows. Thank you. It just wanted me to shut up. Okay, that's egg done. Even though it appears to be eggs of some sort, it was discovered to be a life form, more like plant seeds. No. Egg. I literally even wrote it down on my list as E-G-G. Egg. No. Cool. Then we save. And we keep turning. We're looking for Rhyhorn, 20% chance. Not you. We already got you. And, Chansey, 1% chance. Ooh, I felt like I was a little heavy-handed on that button, and I was scared. Not that it matters. I don't have a keyboard where, like, how hard you press it matters. I could full on, like, fully touch these buttons. It's just dependent on how quickly I touch them. It's fine. I also have no idea where the areas are. Maybe that's a good idea to look up the map just to see, like, where are the areas in this place? Where would I go after this? Can I see it from here? Oh, they're just like on each... From here. The only place where I can go is to the right. I can't go left at all because there are bushes, and I can't go up. So I have to go, like, in a circular way? Interesting. Anyway. We're back to catching Pokemon. I might cut this entire part out of the videos, which means I'm a little bit recording for no reason. I mean, you guys can see it, and it's things to do. You know I need to do it before I can continue on, but it's one of those things where it's like, I'm gonna be recording for hours. Okay. I questioned it too because I was like, blue, so that's a female Nidoran, but something felt off about it, you know? I was like, huh, this Nidoran is trans. Fuck it if you give it to me. This is fine. This is only my 3rd ever official Pokemon shiny, not including all the ones that I got in Reborn. My first one was the Lopunny. No, not Lopunny, Baniri. It's the same Pokemon. In Sword and Shield, I think it was? It was like a later game. Listen, I've been playing these games forever. And I had never seen a shiny Pokemon. I was like, at this point, they don't exist until like Sword and Shield. And I was like, holy shit, this is my moment. Yeah, I think it was Sword and Shield, because wouldn't it have been in the wild area, like just as you start? I think you can get Baniris in there. It's like the very first, right after you get off of the train into the wild area, before you head into the big town. What is that, Motostoke? Like, I had never seen a shiny until then. So this, and I can't remember what my second one was at all, but I feel like I had caught at least one in Scarlet and Violet. So there we go, exciting. Exciting, no. Okay. Continuing on though, hopefully I don't get too many shinies because I do only have a few balls. I'll catch you here, why not? Oh, I wrote you down for here. You're in multiple areas. Sorry, I need you. But I wrote you down for here because this is the first time that you can see them. Ball. Ballin'. Understandable. Excuse me? Get back here. He thought my joke was so cringe, he left. You will get in the ball. Please get in the ball. You're still watching carefully? Okay. Well, I'm not, so... Nice, thank you. Hello, Sandshrew and Sandslash. You have nothing to do with Rhyhorn. Strong, but not too bright. Damn. This Pokemon can shatter even a skyscraper with its charging tackles. Okay, first of all, that's pretty powerful. Shatter even a skyscraper? Though to be fair, I feel like skyscrapers are often made of glass. I could probably shatter a skyscraper. Just get me a rock, I'll throw it, and all of a sudden it's down. Like, you're not special. But damn, calling it straight in the description, this Pokemon's dumb as fuck. I'm sorry, Rhyhorn. Yeah, I will nickname you. Your name's gonna be Dumbass now. That's mean. All right, get ready for this. We're gonna be here until I catch a 1% chancey. That's not it. I feel like we could maybe do the entire area all in one go then. You know, if I just stay in the same place and I don't use too many steps. Hey, by the way, did you know they normally come in purple? Hello, Parasect. Let's see, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. Even after I'm done with the Safari Zone, I won't have enough Pokemon for the EXP share. Damn. I don't know that I really have anything to say. I was trying to think of stuff to talk about. I've been working a lot behind the scenes on things that I can't tell you about because, hello, oh my god, yes, queen. Things that I can't talk about because I'm waiting until February to like announce them. Hold on, I've just now realized that because normally in order to get a female Nidoran, you would have to either trade at the very beginning there or wait all the way here until you get a Nidorina. And then like you'd have to breed it for a Nidoran. That's just an interesting gameplay aspect that I wasn't expecting. Anyway, back to my plans and things. I have a lot of plans behind the scenes that I am working on, and I've been working on them. Sometimes I'm like, okay, I need to record for this tonight. But also, what if I work on the plan instead? I have a lot of commissioned art that I am waiting for. I have like 4? 4's a lot, okay? Listen. I have like 4 things that, God damn it, that I am waiting to be done. That should be done, you know, relatively soon. I think the first one's before the 30th, which today's the 24th, just for reference. Then there is the 6th of February and then the 20th of February for 2 of them. And that's just like, it could be done earlier, but that's like the latest day that they guarantee, like, we will get you this art by this day. So that's exciting. Researching a lot behind the scenes, creating like lists and things behind the scenes of resources, I guess. Different things, just sort of planning it out. There's still some things that I need to plan. I only have like a few days until release of all of this, but it's exciting working on things. And then there's also things that like last minute I'm like, oh, this would be a really cool aspect to include. You have 6 days, you know? Or like future plans, maybe, you know, because it's not just like release and then it's done. So I've been working on that a lot. Spent last night working on that. So today we are recording at 1 p.m. 1:21 right now, technically. Yeah, trying to think. Everything else that just popped into my head was things that I'm like, I can't tell you right now. Even though you're not gonna see this VOD until maybe after it releases, but still it feels wrong recording it right now, talking about some of the things. And letting you guys, even though you're not gonna see it until later. I don't know. Can I please get a chance to? That'd be crazy if I already had a chance to in this entire time. Like, I'm working on this for no reason. I'm pretty sure I don't have a chance-y. I don't know when I would have gotten a chance-y. Have I even seen any? I need a bell sprout? Maybe Bellsprout's one of those Pokemon that you can't get in FireRed. Have I ever seen a Chansey before? I've never seen a Chansey before? Well, that would certainly help me find out that I have never caught one, but I have never seen a Chansey before. Up until this point, I did not know that Chansey— I don't know what a Chansey is. God damn it. Every single time. What's a Chansey? There we go. Okay. I was worried that I was going to take a step. 1% chance Pokemon. Exciting. How are you guys doing? I always reach for that when I don't know what else to blab about. Just, how are you guys? You guys having fun? Doing any cool things today? Exciting, exciting. Nope, not yet. Hopefully none of the other Pokemon are 1% chance Pokemon, or I'll cry. No! That's okay. I could always go back to my save, my quick save that I made if I take too many steps, but we're currently at 582, so we'll be fine. I wonder if I should even bother going into the houses. I assume, because I would think that the teeth are in a house somewhere. They're not just out and about. But I have no idea where they would be, so it will be fun and exciting to see. I don't think that I've ever even met that guy, talked to that guy before, heard about his teeth before, which is fun and exciting. I think I've said this. The last thing that I remember in this game is the SS hand. So everything else is a little bit new. Like, I've played FireRed before. I certainly know that I didn't finish it because the only Pokemon game I've ever finished was Scarlet and Violet. But thought I would remember a little bit more, maybe. I was going on the beat a little bit. I don't know if I have in the past, there's just that time I really noticed it. It's really fun. God damn it, Nidorina. You're a 5% chance. Give 4 of your percentage away to Chansey. Nope. 20%. That might be, there's a tie for, I guess I could do this and talk at the same time. There's a tie for what is the most common in this area. They're all 20%. It's female Nidoran, but specifically only in leaf green. Simultaneously, male Nidoran and FireRed. Execute and Rhyhorn. There are really only 3 Pokemon that you're going to see over and over and over again. And then everybody else, like Venonat, is 15%. There's a couple of 10s, and then everything else is like 5% or below. So. Hey man, what's up? Damn it. And I didn't even want you. Damn, okay. Nope, don't want you either. Hey, Parasect, can you tell Chansey to come here? Oh, you want to hear, fun and no, you're still a Parasect. Fun and exciting things recently is I have learned a little bit more for like editing videos. So sometimes when I'm recording things, I don't really have to worry for like a game like this where there's no voices. I can just keep everything like at the same volume and not have to worry about balancing. But in games where there is voice acting, I like to have the voices a little bit quieter than my voice, and then background music a lot quieter. I don't know, to the point where like you could still hear it, but it's definitely like a background sort of sound. Because honestly, there's not a single game where I'm like, damn, I really wish this had background music. If no video games had background music, I'd be fine with that. So like the specific numbers, I like to keep background music at, damn it, -15 or -20. Like, technically speaking, for this game, I have it at -12. But this song is hitting about -20 to -18 or so. I don't know why it's not going any louder than that. But it can, technically speaking, hit up to -12. Should it want to. It's actually so weird. Do I have a filter on this or something? Because I'm just looking at the filters. Oh, I do. So I have a -5 filter on it, and then also plus -12. So I have it at about -18. which is where it's hitting. Crazy how that works. But usually I keep background music somewhere between -15 and -20. And then voices in games, I like to hit at -5. My voice, sometimes -10, it really depends. My voice I have hit at -2. Because if you don't know anything about audio, if you hit 0, it starts sounding bad. That's where like you get that sort of like painful sound where it kind of hurts your ears. No matter like the actual volume. I don't know. If you've ever listened to something that's like really loud, but the volume's low and like you hear that sort of distortion. I'm trying to think, there's this song that's on the radio right now, but I can't remember what it is. That they like intentionally in the song have clipping in it, and I'm like, why would you do that? It sounds like ass. It's a really good song though, and I can't even think of how it goes right now. I just know that there's a song on the radio currently. I want to say that it's something by, what's that band called? I don't know how, but They Found Me or something like that. One of those kinds of songs. Anyway, so it's more difficult when I am playing a game where there is voice acting, because I have to kind of make sure that everything's hitting the things that it's supposed to. The background music is quieter than the voice, etc., etc. But recently I found that I could put a limiter on like everything instead of just like each, like my voice versus the game audio and things. I could just put a limiter on everything. So that's what I've started to do now, is I put a -2 limiter on everything. And then I also have a limiter for the game, whereas, you know, like I said here, I have a -18 on it. To make sure that everything's kind of like hitting and sounding good and nothing goes above what it should. Nothing should be like super loud. You know, like you hear, take for example, I'm playing a game and like a phone, God fucking damn, stop walking around, and like a phone rings or something, and it's like really loud, really shrill in your ear. That used to always like be louder than I was expecting, and I'd be like, oh shit, there goes my audio. But I'm slowly learning things that I should have known to begin with, but I've just never thought of. So that's fun and exciting. Wish I could remember what that song was called. Stop walking around. You're at 573. You're at 572. It's fine. We haven't found Chansey yet, so... And I have 500, it can't be that bad. Oh my god, it's on the tip of my tongue. Is it... Oh, is it Back to Friends by Somber? I don't know, that song is like in my head now, and I'm wondering if that's the song that I'm talking about, but like I said, I'd have to listen to it, and I'm not doing it right now. There's just a song out there in the world right now that's somewhat popular. Plays on the radio station that my dad listens to, so one of them bands. And it sounds horrific, and I can only assume that they intentionally did that for like the aesthetics of the song, but I'm also like, what? I like the song too though, and I like Back to Friends, so it could be that. Like you'll also hear it a lot in older songs, like oldies sort of songs, where the microphone is just clipping. And it sounds horrific, and people are like, oh my god, I love this song. And I'm like, this song hurts my ears. Even if you have it at a low volume, it hurts my ears. Why? It doesn't sound good. It bothers me. Anyway, let's think of a different topic now, because I'm not going to be talking about microphone clipping. I don't want to talk about microphone clipping. I'm not too knowledgeable on audio. I feel like it just... Pet peeve. Honestly, that's what it is. Pet peeve. Like when you're watching other gamers, other streamers, and there's this one that I keep wanting to get into because they just sound like a good person. They sound like somebody who I would want to check out their content. But every single time that I listen to them, like their aesthetic is microphone clipping, and I'm like, I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear your microphone clip. I don't want you to be too loud. So it's always a problem. And for some people, like they don't know. You know, it's something that you have to learn, and then later on, like when you see creators who are watching their old content and they're like, oh my god, this is so bad. I kind of worry about watching my own old content because of the things that I've just gotten better at throughout the years, or I have decided instead of doing this, I'd rather if I did this instead. You know, just like making my content better and better. For some people, they just don't know certain things that I do, and I know behind the scenes, and I intentionally set up. But things like microphone clipping bothers me. Behind the scenes, I hate the way that it sounds. Anyway, God, you keep moving. You know, I'm gonna do it. What are we at now? 591. Can we keep it in the 590s? I don't care if you take a single step, but like, keep it above 590, please. You're being horrific. There it was, your one step. I was having a problem because I was, you know, pressing the buttons, but nothing was happening. And so I pressed it a little bit harder, and I took a step. I don't know if it was just because I was pressing it too lightly and it was like a me problem, or if it was something with like connection or something. I don't know why. I have a wired keyboard, you know. I've been debating because here's a whole conversation that's going to take like an hour. Not really. I got a dock for my Steam Deck recently, an off-brand dock, because the official dock for it is like $80, and I was like, I don't know that I want to to pay that amount, though now that I have it, I'm like, $80 is an okay price. I got one for like $20 because I was like, I don't know how often that I'm going to use this, and you know. Anyway, so I have been connecting my Steam Deck to my living room TV so I can watch YouTube videos and whatever on my living room TV, because otherwise, here's the real reason why I did it. My TV is a smart TV, so I can watch YouTube just on it all by itself, but I have to watch ads, and I don't pay for YouTube Premium, whatever it's called. I don't believe in paying to not see ads, you know. And so, but there's no ad block capabilities on smart TVs. So I connected my Steam Deck to my TV so that I can have ad blocking when I watch YouTube videos. Because I don't think that my laptop can connect to my TV wirelessly. My phone would have the same problem with ads. So I don't know, connecting my Steam Deck just made sense to me. But then the problem is with like the cords and things, the Steam Deck has to be close. The Steam Deck has to be close to the TV, you know? And so I've been using my PlayStation controller, PS4 controller, in order to connect with it. But then like when you're trying to type things in, it's kind of hard because you have the on-screen keyboard, and it's just kind of easier to have a keyboard and mouse when you're using a PC like that. So I've been debating, I have an extra keyboard and mouse that are wireless. I've been debating using them, but then the problem is I have to charge them because I haven't had them charged in like forever. There's only one cord for them. I'd have to charge them like individually, and then I have to keep up with the battery level. And I'm just like, that's a lot. That's a lot, and I'm lazy. Even keeping up with the battery level of the PlayStation controller is kind of annoying. So I've been trying to figure out what exactly I want to do there. I should just bite the bullet and charge my keyboard and mouse. Grab wherever the charging cord is for it, keep it down there, connect it, have everything good to go, because it's not the same charger as like all the rest of my chargers. Hold on. Damn. I was reaching for the mouse, but it's like far back there. It's just like right here in my desk in the like drawer section, but it was far back in there. Yeah, it's one of those old Android phone charger things. Chargers all have names, and I can't think of what this one is named. Bob now. No, but it's like there's this specific name for each specific shape, and I just can't think of what this one is called, but it's not the same one that everything else that I have is. Is it the same as my PS4 controller? It is, because I've used it in the past, the same cord for both things. So I could just bring that down, because I use it for the PlayStation controller anyway. This is a lot simpler than I'm thinking that it is. The problem is just because, you know, the keyboard and the mouse each have their own battery. like 2 things to keep charged instead of 1. And it's not like the controller where you can use it while it is charging. You could, but it's a little bit harder with the mouse. First world problems, I know. I'm complaining about nothing. To be fair. Just really wish I could get a Chansey. It's still not Chansey. I'm worried. Let me try. Let me try speeding it up. Nope, I'm just walking. I cannot. No, I'm just walking. I can't turn in fast forward. That's okay. We'll be here for the rest of eternity. We will get nothing done. Nothing for the episodes. But it's okay. Maybe that's a thing. Hey, we kind of already knew. I had said before, I'm pretty sure, for this series, that the episodes might be a little bit wonky depending on, you know, how much grinding, how much Pokemon catching that I have to do. And then I wouldn't always be like, sometimes I'd have to skip an episode because I'm too busy trying to catch a Pokemon. That's what this is. You know what? Actually, I think that's what I might have to do, because not that we've been recording for a really long time, but I know I have 30 minutes already recorded of episode 8. Let's say that we did 10 minutes of battling in this. So that's only 40 minutes, you know? I need another like 20 minutes worth of content in order to finish off that episode. I could always, you know, check and see, but we're rounding right now. You know, we're just estimating. And then if we're here for all of eternity, possibly even multiple days, you know, just sort of that thing where it's like, well, we already kind of knew that that might happen. Part of me is kind of surprised that I haven't seen another shiny, and the other part of me is like, to be fair, I don't know the chances off the top of my head, but it is a really low chance. I know that. 1 in like 5,000? I don't know. A really, really low chance, so. Damn it, that's 2 steps. It's okay. Be even better if I did that and then got a Chansey. Welcome to when I finally upload and publish this video and I title it Losing My Mind Over Chansey. If I remember. Sometimes it's really hard because I pick out the absolute perfect title and thumbnail for the episode, and then I have to go back and create something, a different thumbnail and title for the VOD, and I'm like, damn it. That one was so good, but I don't want them to be confused. There's probably, you know what, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna write that down. That was such a good idea. Thanks, me. You're incredible. I love you so much. VOD thumbnail border. You know, a border around the thumbnail so that you can more easily tell when it is a VOD versus when it is an episode, despite the fact that they're on different channels. You know, if you are subscribed to both, because I know some of y'all just like to listen to me yap, you can, not naming names, you can more easily then in your in your subscriptions list be able to tell what is a VOD and what is an episode. Anyway, I like to keep them, you know, easily seen, easily noticeable like that, depending on what's what. Like, for example, one thing that I do is in episodes, I have the title of the game in the top left corner and my model on the right side, versus on VODs, I have the model on the left side and the title of the game in the upper right corner. Unless there's something in the background screenshot of the thumbnail that is like in that corner, in which case I'll try to put the title of the game somewhere that fits. But I like to keep them noticeably different, like I said. So if you're subscribed to both channels, you can just at a glance be able to tell what's what. And by the way, if you aren't subscribed to both channels, you're just watching me over here, and you're like, damn, I wish you would stop yapping and I could just see the game, you can go ahead, go over to Kitastic Games. Kitastic spelled the same way as, you know, here, of course. And that's where I cut out all of my yapping sessions and we just talk about the game and playing the game. Godmother. I don't think I've ever promoted the main channel on the VOD channel before. Normally I'm like, hey, because sometimes like I have to cut out something in the episode and it's like really obvious that time has passed. And so I'll put like a little note on screen that says, hey, by the way, if you want to see the middle bits, you can go subscribe to the VOD channel. I don't think I've ever done the opposite before. Exciting. My toes are getting a little cold. Holy fuck. I just went to go and check my phone because I was going to see what the temperature was outside, and I have like 60,000 notifications. Only 44? Damn. It just changed to 43. It was 43 when I looked before. Why am I slightly cold? God damn it, it's been this temperature. Part of me wants to... Ooh, you know what? Actually, I will wait. I was gonna say part of me wants to design a new outfit for my model, just for, you know, shits and giggles. Why not? There are, within the next few days, going to be new outfits that my model artist is going to release, I guess, because, you know, I have a customizable model. Many people have this model, but we don't all look the same. And every so often, like once a month, towards the end of the month, the creator posts like new outfits, new things that you can make with the outfit, and like new shirts, new pants, whatever. And today's, like I said, the 24th. So it should be sometime soon that gets released. So maybe I will wait until that gets released, because I know a couple of the ones that are getting released this month, there's like 3 total, are ones that I want to mess around with. So I did that behind the scenes recently though. I had a night with my friend because she's really into, I can't remember if I told you guys this or not, so I'm gonna say it again if I have. My friend is really into fashion and like historical fashion, and oh my god, my aesthetic is like medieval. So I was like, hey, get on Discord with me and let's make some outfits for my character. So we spent a few hours just playing what is basically dress up simulator with my model. We created a few different outfits and categories. Am I gonna show you any of them right now? No. Damn it. But I just kind of want to have another night where I mess around with it. My favorite one that we created, and she absolutely hated this, was there's options for like this Japanese school uniform sort of thing, and we were creating one just for shits and giggles. I was like, I don't know when I'm ever going to use this, but it will be fun just to create one to have on hand. And so we were going, each outfit that we were creating, we were trying to keep with the general white, brown, and green color scheme that I have to make everything, you know, match and look nice. We were trying to figure out what part of a school uniform should be green. You know, if we have like the stripes of the uniform green, do we have the tie green or like the ribbon green? What parts do we make brown? That sort of thing. And we were in the point where we had the main shirt white, we had the stripes green, and we started working on the ribbon. When I'm doing things like that behind the scenes, it defaults every color to like bright red. And so I saw white, I saw green stripes, and I saw red ribbon. And I was like, oh, I've got this. I am cooking. Do not worry, I'm taking over this project actually. You're going to have no creative input at all. I'm gonna make a school uniform outfit. And so she watched and she's like, damn, like where are you getting these colors from? Like, you know exactly what color you want each part of the outfit to be. What is your reference? What is your inspiration for this? And so I was like, hold on, let me get you a picture, because like I can obviously see it in my brain, but you're not going to be able to. I sent her a picture of Kagome from Inuyasha, and she's like, God damn it. I thought that was the funniest thing. She doesn't... When, it was a few years ago, like 5-10 years ago now, I was trying to introduce her to anime that I have seen and I really like, but she has never interacted with. And we only got like a couple of episodes into each anime before we're just like, this doesn't really work out, you know? But one of the anime that I had shown her, things that I really like, but she's never seen, never interacted with, was the first couple of episodes of Inuyasha. So she knows the character, but it's not something that would have been on the forefront of her mind, seeing a school uniform that looks like Kagome's. Or the beginnings of a school uniform that looks like Kagome's. And so that was like the most annoying part for her, how like visceral my reaction was to being like, hold on, wait. And her having no idea. I feel like she jokingly hates it now. Inuyasha in general, like, how dare you? The other anime that I showed her that we got more episodes into was Naruto. I feel like we got like 2 or 3 episodes into Inuyasha, and we got like 10 episodes into Naruto. But then we haven't. I don't know how long we were watching for. But then it eventually ended up being that like neither one of us was really in the mood to watch anime together. And so we did other things. We'd like hang out. Because it used to be that we'd like hang out in Discord calls all the time. It'd be like every night Discord call, let's go. And then slowly, as we had to become adults, it started being just once a week. Where I've talked about this before, every night, Friday night, we have game night together. But, sorry, I lost my train of thought. Full on, I went no thoughts, head empty, just then. But we used to do like a bunch of random things, and then eventually it just became, let's play games. A lot of Stardew Valley. Oh! I was about to say something else, but just kidding. Oh! Let's go, let's go! Ball! Damn it. Double damn it. No, you're staying here. Yes, let's go. I play a lot of games for my friend. Going back to that discussion that she can't play on her laptop, largely because she's one of those types of people who has like 500 tabs in Firefox. It's insane. I feel like she'd get a lot more out of her laptop if she'd close a damn tab or 2. It lays several eggs a day. The eggs are apparently rich in nutrients and extremely delicious. And so, for example, we did Baldur's Gate 3 together. Okay, so that's everything in the front. Sorry, I have to focus now instead of telling you guys stupid little stories. Area 1, we need Kangaskhan. Oh my god. I can't save while I'm in here. That's fine. Okay. I'm gonna head in here. Just in case. I'm on step restraints. Catching Pokemon to take home as gifts. Thanks. Where did my boyfriend Eric go? He's in the front. He's in the front, girl. Oh my god. I'll let him know you're in here. Okay, so we have to go this way. It's fine if I have to come in here again, you know? But... okay, here we need Kangaskhan, who is a 4% chance Pokemon. So... oh, I could just... oh no, that is taking a step, isn't it? 517. No, it's not? Y'all are about to see my back for like the next 50 years while I try to find Kangaskhan. Let's go! I'm so excited. I wish that Fields of Mystria had multiplayer so I could play it with my friend. The least that I could do at this point now is I bought it for her for Christmas. So we could play it separately, but we can't play it together. I'm excited for when that day comes. I feel like our best games to play co-op together are farming sims. But now I need to stop talking about farming sims or else I'm gonna want to play one right now. I like the sounds of Pokemon cries. Just in the background. Why am I not seeing a single Pokemon? Damn! I was thinking maybe it's because I keep walking into that bush, but who knows? Good news, that's a 1% chance Pokemon. Bad news, not the Pokemon that I need. Yeah, I think it's because I was walking, like, into the bush. Doduo? I guess you are here. 20% chance, yep. Kangaskhan shouldn't be too bad. Could be soon. Maybe I should look at the map for this area so I know where I'm going. Area 2, Area 3. Okay, I'm just loading up all the maps. Okay, so I am... Oh my god. Looking at the map for this area, so if I go up the stairs here and I go forward, I can pick up some sort of ball. There's one... Doesn't really matter anyway, because I have to go towards there. Okay. I want to do as much as I can all in the same run of this place. But if I have to do multiple, it's okay. I was just about to check how many steps I had. Oh, let's go! Damn it! You want me to whisper sweet nothings to you? Just kidding, damn. Just when I started, he left, or she left. Every single time I open my mouth. Girl, I am so excited to become a parent with you. You and I are gonna take care of that baby in your pocket so well. I'm gonna go to the store and get some milk. The female raises its offspring in a pouch on its belly. It is skilled at attacking using Comet Punch. No. Heck that, I ain't taking care of your baby. Damn, still be a Kangaskhan. Okay, so then the only thing that we need is Tauros in section 2, and then we're good. So here we have a Pokeball. Ooh, a Leaf Stone. That might be for Eevee. The first one we found. Trying to be careful. Let's go this way first. This Paris looks pissed. Sunny day, okay. Here. Max Potion. These are still not... It said before that I could find HMs. I am not finding any. Full Restore. They might be in the rest areas. Yo. I'm bushed from the effort. I've never heard anybody say that before. I got a Chansey. Oh my god, me too. It makes this all worthwhile. You're right. I'm tired from all the fun. Okay. I feel like that was also a waste. Ooh, we have less than, I was gonna say less than half, but no. We're going to. We might have to come back. We might have to do a couple of runs of this place. Okay, that's area 2 down. Oh no. Okay. This is fine. We still have like 300 steps. Let's go here. Let's catch Tauros. Okay, this is the top area though. Isn't it? I'm confused. I guess those are all going down to area 3. Man, your guess is as good as mine what this area is like. No, I don't want you. Let me see. 2, 3. Oh, sorry, I'm looking in the wrong place. Tauros, 1% chance. Let's fucking go. I love 1% chance Pokemon. That's not you. You are a 20% chance. Go away. Give your percentage to Tauros. There's more of a chance for Tauros to be in the next area, but I don't want to chance it like that. I'm worried about steps. Nope. Paris. Every single time, Paris looks pissed. You said what? You want Tauros instead of me? Who do you think you are? Here's the real question. How long should I record today? We're at an hour 33 right now. I wonder if I should go a full 3 hours like normal or if I should go longer. I'll die, but it's okay. Tauros? Please? Chansey's 4% in this area. Damn me and my needing to collect Pokemon in the first area I see. My elbow hurts for some reason. Like where my funny bone is. I should have opened my window. I would have been able to see if it's snowing outside. Well, there's a tiny crack. Maybe I could look at it and see. I kind of want it to snow. What are we at right now? Ooh, 333. What a great number. it. You know, I'm just gonna... Maybe rather than pressing the buttons with like my index finger and my ring finger, maybe I should do like index finger on 2 separate hands. Maybe that would make it easier to not take a step forward. Hello. Oh, that's so weird. Sorry, I looked towards the list of Pokemon in order to see what Venomoth's chance was, which is 5% by the way. But the first thing that I stared at was female Nidoran, which kind of has the same colors, slightly, and I was like, huh? Nidoran sure is looking different these days. Damn it. Thought stepping. I'm getting cold. What do we start with? 336? Technically 335 because I have to step into the grass. I don't want to get lower than 333. Oh, but I also have to, well, I guess it's not really a worry because if my power goes out, my power goes out, you know? Not much that I can do there, but I was like, oh, technically speaking, I need to worry about whether or not I have power so I can edit the video as well. We should be fine. I believe in myself. Listen, is it currently storming outside? A whole bunch of like ice and snow and wind and everything? Yes. Does half of the country not have electricity right now in this moment? Probably. However, Pokemon. Gosh, darn it. Okay, we still have one more step you can take. Those are eggs. I want a bowl. Okay, that's your last step. Chansey. Oh my god, that's so exciting. I don't want you. I have to pay attention to which way I'm facing before I start pressing buttons. Hello, Paris. I should edit a photo of Paris with like these really angry eyebrows and just post it to social media. No context, just fucking pissed Paris. The other day, I was, oh, that reminds me. Damn it. That's something for my to-do list. Let me write it down before I forget again. I like writing down notes to myself, apparently. The other day I was making some silly little pictures to post on social media, just every so often. I haven't posted a single one yet, but I had like... no more steps after this. Like 12? Pictures that I had made, just like little things here and there of like, oh, one of them was like me with a bunch of french fries. And I was like, this would be a funny thing to post on nights when I have potatoes for dinner. It's like, potatoes. But there are some like other ones too. That's like, there's one with me, of me wearing a scarf. For cold nights. I could post that now. Post something like, don't worry, I'm bundled up all safe during the winter storm. But I had one thing that I wanted to look into, which I think that I could also do in VTube Studio. But I kind of wanted to play around with it. I've seen so many people recommend using Boost, I think it's called. That I kind of wanted to try it in order to see, just play around with the program, I guess. Damn it. See what it's like, because so many people recommend it. And I'm like, okay, it's basically like a filter sort of program for images with a bunch of different presets and things. I thought that might be interesting. Also, I keep seeing the trend of VTubers who like put their model diagonally, I guess. And then I've seen some like really pretty pictures that people, god fucking damn it, really pretty pictures that people have posted of their models and just being like, yeah, you could, you know, do something like this with it. And I'm like, I'm so inspired. I'd have to look into it though. More things for me to research. But like people were talking about using it for like stream beginning, stream ending sort of scenes, and I'm like, that'd be so good. If I make one for like the video ending thing. But I have to look into it, and like I said, I want to look into the program to see if I can make things pretty. Debating if that's something that I have to do on my desktop or my laptop, because a lot of the model stuff I do on my desktop, but a lot of the editing stuff I do on my laptop. Because if I do it on my laptop, that means I have to bring everything that I have connected to my desktop with me. So like my phone is always connected. Speaking of, I think it's done charging. It was dead before I started this. Like full on dead. It was at, can you escape? Thank you. Last time that I was recording, it got down to like 10%, and then I charged it a little bit, but the recording was almost over, so I didn't get to charge it a lot, and I was like, well, okay. I got it to like 16, and then I was going to bed. I don't like charging my devices while I'm sleeping. You know, because of that one time that my phone exploded. And so I was just like, I guess you'll die, but I've done all that I can. So anyway, if I do things on my laptop, it means I have to bring the phone down and everything. And that's annoying. But it's a possibility. Tauros. Belize. I might break in 30 minutes for lunch. Thinking about it. I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry. It's almost 3. It's 2:30 almost right now. And I'm like, damn, lunch at 3 sounds good. Lunch now sounds good, but I won't leave you guys like that. We'll go 30 minutes. That puts us at what? 2:15? Damn, that's barely any time at all. God. Stop. No more steps. I'm gonna cut off your legs. And then check on everything, make sure the house is good. Maybe edit this, see later tonight what I can do recording and editing wise. Make sure my dogs are all nice and warm. Make sure my mom's taking a nap, because that's probably what she's doing downstairs. Oh, that was the wrong way. That's okay. I feel like I'm more often than not facing left when I get into a battle, but this time I'm facing right. And I need to kind of pay attention to that. I can't save while I'm in here though. Wait. So if I were to break in the middle of the safari zone, I would have to either leave or see if I can load up a quick save. That was the wrong way. Load up a quick save. In between, I don't know, leaving the thing. I should be able to, I don't know. I'd say should I test it and see, but then that means that we might lose 4 Pokemon I've caught so far. We should maybe not. Plus the shiny. As exciting as that is. I just want a Tauros. I'm sitting back now. I'm giving up. You thought Chansey was making me lose my mind. Oh my god, clickbait title, but it's something like, this Pokemon is the most difficult to catch. I don't know. Workshop it a little bit. Make it like one of those videos where people like go into a certain topic. I don't know, I don't watch those videos, so I don't even know how I'd be able to clickbait to make it look like one of those videos. I have nothing to say. I'm no thoughts head empty right now. I've lost my mind so much, I'm quiet. debating whether or not I'd be able to crack my wrist for one. Hello? Oh, I cracked it backwards. That's weird. Whether or not I should try to catch Tauros on my own time, but then, you know, the VOD. We've talked about this before. The VOD. I'm getting tired of this area. I'm getting impatient. That's not it either. And I think I did one too many step. I did. Looking at the time, like, we still have 9 minutes until we hit 2 hours. And then we have another 15 minutes after that. Don't add those two together, it makes it sound like it's longer. Where is Tauros? Stop giving me every Pokemon except for Tauros. I bet you it's like a 4% chance in the next area. It is 4% chance in the next area. Should we just go to the next area? Let's do it, let's do it. Okay. That's how far I've given up. Okay, so in this area, we have... If we go up from here, we can get a ball, but I don't know if that is like something that I need. And if I'm going to be wasting too many steps, you know, we have a save right here. If it's something that I don't care about, then I can just save, or I can just reload the save. I'm never gonna use it, however, it is like a special item. No. I don't think I lost a step doing that though. Okay, and then if we go this way, and then this way, Tauros. No. I wonder why. I think it would be interesting if you had a Pokemon game where like your first Pokemon came from the Safari Zone, you know? Like what? Why is the professor giving me Pokemon when I could just Safari Zone it? Steel Wing. How many steps do I have? Less than 200. There's so many people. Fucking get back here. My Eevee evolved into a Flareon. Congrats. But a friend's Eevee turned into a Vaporeon. I wonder why. Depends on what you gave your Eevee. Go to the deepest part of the Safari Zone. You will win a prize. I hope it's teeth. You can keep any item you find in the Safari Zone, but you'll run out of time if you try for all of them at once. No. Fuchsia's gym leader, Koga, apparently, patrols the grounds every so often. Thanks to him, we can play here knowing that we're safe. Please get out of my way. Please. I only have so many steps I can take. Motherfucker. Please, I'm begging you. I'm at 150. I don't think I'm gonna make it. This is... God, it's probably better to go this way. I'm conserving. You're still not Tauros. Okay, so if we go through a second time, it might be better to go through the first exit. Okay, and then here... all of the grass is below me to an area I cannot get to. No, there go my dreams of Tauros. I've made a mistake. Gold teeth? Let's go! I have 82 steps. Okay, I can do this. Double team. Great. 66 steps. I'm not gonna get Tauros. But at least I can go through here. What do you have for me? You're the first person to reach the secret house. Although I made a campaign for our grand opening, I was getting worried that no one could win our campaign prize. Okay, which one is that? Surf. Pokemon will be able to ferry you across the water using it. And this this HM isn't disposable. We can still make it, guys. We can still get Tauros. 47. I'm not gonna go into this house. I have the teeth. That's good enough for me. Bag. It's possible, guys. It's possible. Use on Dratini, I guess. Surf's an okay move for battling. Instead of Leer. You're staying in my party forever now. Congrats. This is being official. Okay. Let's see if I can do this. Hello? Can you... Did I just... No, I was at 40. Okay, I thought I was at 44. How do I surf? Do I have to really come in here? This can't be used until new bed. Oh. There go my dreams. No, Tauros is just on the other side of this, but I can't surf. Oh, this is so sad. It's literally like 4 steps after this. And then I get to the promised land where Tauros would be. No. Get me out of here. Yeah. That's so sad. We had one Pokemon that we were missing. I'm going back in. Okay, so let me see, because I can't... I like have to go all the way around in order to get to that area. Yeah. So So, but if I go... I'm planning out. I'm planning it out. So, one here to the right, and then from the right all the way around to over there. And then the first exit. Okay. One more time. One more time. We can do this. We can do this. I believe. Yeah, I know. I know. Let me in. Let me in. Okay. We're going straight there. Do not pass go. Do not collect $2,000. It's more than you normally get, but still, don't do it. Okay. From here, we're going. Looking at the maps. I'm gonna do this. No. I want you. Thank you for being here. Goodbye. Through here. Straight from here. Straight up here. Over this way. One step down. Once we are able to. Next area. Okay, from here, let me see, because we have the thing here, which will take us... I have no idea where it's going to take us. Why are there 3 exits? This must take us to area 1, the beginning. So that's no, that's don't do that. Okay. So I want to go... 2, which will be not this one. Up here. And then down. Unless you want to be here, in which case I'll accept it. No? Okay. From here, straight down. And this takes me, yes, to here. Good. From here, this way, I overshot it, but it's okay. Max revive, or get me into the grass. Throw me off of this cliff. Max potion, fine, whatever. In this grass, we have 360 steps. We have 359 steps. It's not Tauros. I can't remember if I saved or not. Just in case. It's a 4% chance here. Let me go back down to the list just so I can stare at it. Stare at Tauros. Walk 4% over and over again. We're gonna find Tauros. It's gonna be incredible. I don't want you. We're gonna be the very best. Like no one ever was. Still not you. You can get a 100% chance of Slowpoke. Maybe that's the Pokemon that I'm trading side up for. That sounds right in my head. No. It's fine. After this, I'm going this way anyway. So if I keep accidentally walking that way, I'm okay. Tauros, 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 Tauros. Do I have to chant for you outside of here? Tauros, 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 Tauros. Damn it. I just want Tauros. After that, my life can be complete. Don't start heading this way. Damn it. Not you. I want Tauros. That's fine. Damn it. I'm excited to see the tails. We can do it. I believe. It's still not the tails. Come on, it's a 4% chance. I'm slowly losing hope. Come on, game, we're all watching on the edge of our seats, right? We gotta do it, come on! We all believe. We're all chanting at the screen with our silly little headbands on, little like, I don't know, light sticks in our hands. Tauros, Tauros, Tauros. We're gonna do it. We all believe. He's going to appear. We have 10 minutes until I said I was going to leave for lunch. That didn't entice him either. Damn. Are you sure? Can you imagine if like there were certain words that you could say to get Pokemon to come out? We talked about this before with saying Pokemon names. But what if you're just like in the grass somewhere and you're, you know, looking around all over the place going, sandwich, 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 sandwich. Let's go. Okay, that was fine. Sandwich does not work. In all honesty, I'm probably going to have spaghetti from leftover from last night, so... Spaghetti, spaghetti, spaghetti. Okay, I'm slowly inching forward, Tauros. Swiggity swooty, I'm coming for that booty. Come on, Tauros. The only thing that I need. You're still not him. You'll never be him. I'm getting bullied. I'm being harassed and bullied by this damn set of 5, 6 eggs. How many eggs are in you? I don't even know. That's a Nidoran now. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Just do it. Damn it, I'm walking backwards. This is the point where I would start looking up, like, are we sure that Tauros is here? Maybe the walkthrough is wrong. That's 6 eggs. One of them's cracked very badly, though. I'm not sure it's alive. Tauros, the crowds are going home. We all showed up in support of you, but you never showed. Everybody's going home. It's too late at night. It started raining at the concert. Inclement weather. We're all giving up on you. Your fan base. You've let them down. There's one time that I went to a concert, though, speaking of concerts, where it started raining, and the janitor, I guess janitor's the best word for him, gave me a trash bag that I could use as like kind of a poncho. I thought that was really fun. Damn it, Tauros. We believed in you. You're the only one who can save us. Save the world. The world is ending. It's all going up in flames. There's only one Pokemon who can save us from extinction. Damn it. I can't keep making dramatic stories to tell you, Tauros. Just please come home. Your children miss you. We know that the store is out of milk. Been out of milk for the past 50 years. Put on a nicotine patch and stop doing these smoke breaks, Tauros. I'm straying further from your light. I'm melting. Oh, that's as low as I can go, apparently. Are we sure? Yeah, after that, my VTuber doesn't go down any further. I'm like laying down in my chair. But the VTuber doesn't go any lower than this. Ugh, hold on, I gotta climb. Ernest, your fans. You have 3 minutes. Tauros, please. Not Tauros. Similar color scheme, though. Tauros, I have 341 steps. Please. Damn it. I'm gonna start looking it up. I'm so serious. Is Tauros actually in this area? Pokemon FireRed Safari Zone Tauros. I misspelled Tauros. Area 2 and Area 3 with a low encounter rate around 1 to 4%. Guide to catching Chansey and Tauros. Don't bother checking. I don't care about that. I just want to... You can slightly increase your chances of finding Chanseys by using a max repel. Tell me more, because that doesn't make sense. Oh, okay. Chansey will always appear as a level 26 in Area 2. This means if you use a max repel and have your leading Pokemon a level 26, then you eliminate all encounters with level 25 and under. Interesting. This is all talking about Chansey. I spent forever, weeks, trying to catch a Tauros. I don't want to spend weeks here. We'll just suffer. Damn it. I got excited. I was like, this is it. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Tauros, what if I leave? What if I legitimately just leave and don't return? You know? What if would that help you? Tauros, this bit is taking too long. I can't be away from the screen for that long. I don't remember what my button is to go back to where I normally am. I think it's Control P. It is. Hello friends, I am back. What? Game froze. Game froze? Don't worry, hitting Control P again made it not freeze. Maybe that's like a pause function. I don't know why you would ever need that, but... No, Kangaskhan. We already messed with you. Tauros, please. I am begging at this point. I left. Damn it, that was the wrong way. I'm giving up. I don't want to give up until I get Tauros, but I'm giving up mentally. Please. I just want my spaghetti. That's the button I'm trying to think of. Me behind the scenes, just... That's not right. Which one is the one for, Oh, it's X, isn't it? This one. I just want Tauros! I don't know why I'm sweating. Who pressed the sweat button? I guess that just comes with the face and I've never noticed. So... interesting that I mapped W to, the side face. Oh, because it's technically speaking for W for rye. Holy fuck. We've done it. Ball is life, Tauros. Quick, get inside. Tauros. Ball is life. Tauros! No! I won't let you leave. You're coming home with me. You will get in that ball whether you like it or not. I'm gonna use all 30 balls on you, if I must. It's okay, I have to give them back anyway. Bitch. Let's go! When it's about to tackle, it whips its body repeatedly with its 3 long tails, okay? No. Holy fuck, y'all. Let's go see what's in this last house. Though I doubt it's anything. Just more people to talk to. Tossing rocks at Pokemon might make them run, but they'll be easier to catch. It sounds mean. Using bait will make Pokemon more likely to stick around if they get busy eating. That does make sense. I hiked a lot, but I didn't see any Pokemon I wanted. Damn. Sucks to be you. I'm getting out of here. I'm retiring. Let's go! Okay. I'm going to save it here. Yes, that's fine. And I'm going to go have lunch. Oh my god. And then after that, I'll edit this video and see and be back maybe tonight if my power is still on. Like I said. I know that they said on the news it was going to start at 1 p.m. It's currently 3. And that they want everybody off of the roads by at least 4 p.m. So I don't know if that means that at 4 p.m. it's going to get worse, or why exactly they say 4 p.m. Please be in your houses by 4 p.m. It's going to storm. But we'll see. We'll I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna go and end this episode or this recording, whatever you're watching here for now. So thank you for watching. Thank you for cheering Tauros on, because I'm sure that you guys did that in your own homes as well, and it wasn't just me cheering for all of us. Thank you for sticking around and going through that experience with me, and I will see you next time for some more Pokemon FireRed.